been 50 years.
First of all, I would like to offer my gratitude to Heavenly Parents and True Parents for allowing me to share my testimony today.
For me to mention to mothers, it seems like it's a normal thing because I've been doing it for the last 50 years.
My name is Richard from the U.S., and I joined the unification family in 1975. According to True Parents, 1976 was the most persecuted year in our church's history. In January 1976, my physical parents kidnapped me, and I went through deprogramming.
Just like when you're in the middle of a deprogramming, you give up your life because, for two parents, that's it. You go to battle, that's it, the providence goes on with me or without me.
I then asked to transfer me to another sister, Wendy Helander. After arriving at her confinement place, I planned her escape.
Two parents have always been in my heart and always will be. Because when you go through those situations like the program, it becomes a permanent part of your heart. And you can never erase that or change that. Nobody can erase that or change that. It's permanent. So based on that foundation, whatever I do is my life is a sacrifice.
I arrived in Cheongbuk on February 12th of this year. This is my first time in Cheongbuk. I found a great miracle here in Cheongbuk. Remember the one sister, Wendy Helander, whom I rescued from the deprogrammers 50 years ago. Well, I met her at the tea house during the week of the opening ceremonies. It has been 50 years. She thought I was dead. In tears, she told her son, "This is the man who saved my life 50 years ago."
Yeah, it was such a dangerous time.
Yeah, very bad.
It was scary. It was scary. I mean, I was beginning to feel like I was living in a communist country. Who's there to help? Here I am locked up, and who's there to help? And no, everywhere you turn, there was just a roadblock. The phone's hooked up to the police station. So it was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening in the United States of America. Yeah. Here we are locked up in somebody's home, and their phones are hooked up to the police station.
Yeah.
And the problem was too is they had our parents just so scared.
They were able to say that I was mentally insane because I had joined the unification movement, and that was acceptable in the court system at that time. So they called my mother and they said, we can get your daughter out. All you have to do is find a judge to declare that your daughter is in the unification movement, and she will be declared mentally insane. Texas at the time, fundraising this was right before Yankee Stadium. My parents had contacted some judge in Texas who declared that I was mentally insane. And so they were able to take away my legal rights for 40 days. For 40 days, I had no legal rights over my own life. They could have done anything that they wanted to. Like I said, my mother lived to be 100 years old, 101. And on her 100th birthday, she was boasting about the number of people that she had deprogrammed. I was not a happy camper. But now she's liberated. She's received the blessing in the spirit world. And I contacted a spiritualist who told me that my mother is in this stage of serious repentance at this time. She realizes what she has done, and she's very, very sorry for that. But I do believe that my mother is on the path of restoration, that she does realize now, once entering the spirit world, that she probably had made some mistakes.
But what I would like to say to the young people is, we were young when we went through this. I was 18 when I was first kidnapped, and then 19. I just would like to say you're so blessed. I'm glad you don't have to go through this in Japan. I'm so sorry that there's some that are going through it. So I just like to say to the young people, I'm so glad if you don't have to go through this, I'm so glad you don't have to. And if I had to go through it for you, I'm happy I could do that for you. And I'm so happy to see you young people getting blessed and being happy and being able to enjoy life. It's something, we couldn't necessarily do. For years, I had to look behind my back to see, what was happening. And it wasn't a matter of paranoia, it was a matter of reality. That was, we were just in danger. Yeah, I was so grateful, so grateful, Richard. Yeah, I mean, my life could have been very different.
Yeah.
I'm so grateful.
Wherever the providence needs me, or if his mother's physical life is in danger, then it's not even something to think about. It's a natural reaction. And if somebody tried to hurt her, I'd jump right over that rail and jump on that person. Oh, to protect her. It's my life since day one when I joined it. It'll be my life to the last day I'm on this earth.
To the Japanese members who had to endure a kidnapping and deprogramming, my heart is with you. I hope I can encourage you to never give up, despite the difficulties and trials you may encounter in your lifetime. May our Heavenly Parents bless you, and may our Heavenly Parents bless our great true parents. Thank you to all who have listened to this testimony.
Dear beloved Holy Mother Han, True Mother, wherever you want me to go for the providence, I'll go. Whatever you want me to do for the providence, I'll do. So please, Mother, do not worry anymore. I will be lost without you. Love you forever. Your son, Richard.